Hey.
The Humble Finessors on air with Ave and Dylan Sesko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Are we rocking? Are we rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're ready?
We're fucking ready.
Nice. I'd like to welcome you guys to the Humble Finessors.
The Humble fucking Finessors. Yeah, this is just our new show. We're going to touch on any kind of topic, every kind of topic. Throw some jokes around,
doubt.
Bounce them around the room.
No doubt. We're here for feedback. We'd like opinions.
Definitely.
Not really, but
yeah, we're not going to listen, but, you know, it'd be nice.
To the basics. This is Ave here in the living room, in the cave, whatever you want to call it. Enjoying life. Just going to give you a rundown. 34-year-old male, black and white, looking for love. Just joking. Common day worker, just out here ready to give some free chuckles.
Free chuckles.
All day.
Dead air.
Is that it? Is that your intro?
That's my
You're
intro.
done?
I'm done.
All right, that's Ave.
Yeah. How you guys doing out there?
All right, clap it up for Ave. All right, and so I'm the other partner in crime, Dylan Sesko, a.k.a. Sko Dylan, a.k.a. Joshua Scott, a.k.a. What are my other names?
Hump your girlfriend on a good weekend?
Nah, man. I don't do that.
Why not?
Do you have sources?
I do, actually. There are a few to jot down just off my Memorex, but I'll leave that to the episode.
Nah, but yeah, I do a little this, a little that, a little music, a little video production, a little now podcaster,
Sweet.
some graphics,
Sweet.
some that and this. And so we've known each other for over 20 years, 25 years, something like that.
Yeah, roughly.
And we decided to come together and do this because we both needed an outlet to talk some shit.
Sure, why not?
Get some thoughts off, get some jokes off.
Yeah.
And so we're doing it. So, I mean, deal with that.
Yep, we're going to keep the ball rolling whether you like it or not. We're going to take snippets of the best news clips of the day. We might highlight some areas of that. We're going to be touchy-feely on this, and we're just going to keep things smoothie. We're going to keep things smooth and roll along.
Yeah, so, we've known each other. We're both from Redwood City, California, originally. And, the whole peninsula is gentrified now, so it's not the same. We're the last of a dying breed.
For sure.
Around here. Yeah. So we're just trying to get into the tech industry so that we can claw our way out of this.
Oh, player, yeah. I mean, we could bamboozle some folks and buy low and sell high, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So what's the date here? Let's see, June 2nd, 2017.
Right.
That's wild. We were supposed to start this show last September.
Oh man, yeah. There was so much turmoil going on. We had all kinds of bumps in the road. I had a baby.
He did. He had a baby.
Things got hectic. So
yeah,
it's
all right. But we're here now, doing it.
We're here now.
Yeah. So now we're maybe 150 days into a Trump presidency.
Yeah.
Whole lot of garbage going on here.
It's a little weird.
Just pulled out of the Paris Climate Accord.
I don't know anything about it. I'm not even going to touch on
Planet's going to die, and he's just going to watch it burn.
Oh, the EPA. Right?
No, I mean that too.
That too, right?
But no, the Paris Climate Agreement he pulled out of, and the whole world is looking at us like we're a bunch of chumps.
Whoa.
So, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll get into more politics at another time.
Yeah, it's a little touchy right now. We're not trying to hurt no feelings.
You need to study up, basically.
I might need to.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying.
We'll touch on that when you're more prepared.
Let me just spend some more time on Facebook then, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's where everyone gets their best sources.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But so NBA Finals Game 1 was last night.
It was outstanding.
It was outstanding.
The whole 6 minutes I caught in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I missed most of it too, but I heard the whole thing. Warriors are up 1-0. I'm not used to being the villains, man.
It's looking good, man. I heard Steph Curry went off.
KD went off.
KD needs it though.
Go get your ring, KD.
God damn, you better get this.
Go get yourself a ring.
I'm sure every time they're in the locker room, that's what all of them are telling them. We're getting you this ring, baby.
Seriously,
right?
For real.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I was iffy on his choice to come to the Warriors too, just because I don't like big free agent signings. But I mean, he is a great fit. Not just play, like personality.
Oh.
Like he fits in the Bay Area. He fits in that culture.
Right.
Like he fits.
Right. Well, I mean, that's their first high signee, right? I mean, everybody else was drafted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're a basketball fan, if you're a hoop fan, like you have to love the Warriors. If the KD thing, I get it. I get when people are upset, but otherwise, you have to love the Warriors. They did shit the right way.
100%.
In the era of super teams,
right?
They became the best team, best regular season of all time.
Right.
They won the championship the year before.
Right.
Did all that homegrown. Like
homegrown.
You can't be mad at that.
You know, they didn't go out and pay for a team. They weren't.
Yeah.
I mean, to a certain degree, though, you got to. You know, the Lakers were the first super team in my book.
Yeah, no, they were.
But the thing is they only
that hurt too because I love Gary Payton, and when he did that, I was like, man. But they lost, so it was all good.
Yeah, no, they didn't win it.
I wanted GP to get his ring, but hey,
better that they did.
Wait, did he get a ring as the ninth guy on a squad?
I mean, it's possible
because he bounced around a couple times at the end. I can't remember if he ended up getting it.
It's possible. We're not going to be tapping into.
But I was happy Karl Malone didn't get his ring.
Things.
Karl Malone's a piece of shit.
Oh, I hate the mailman.
Yeah, like in his personal life too, he's a piece of shit.
You know he wears chaps and cowboy hats and shit?
Yeah, he's basically that sheriff. Who's that black sheriff that hates black people?
Oh, I don't.
He's been Trump was walking
right.
him around.
No, I know what you're talking about. I don't recall what his name is, but I read an article on him last week, and all those pins that he
They're
wears,
fake and shit, right?
Yeah, well,
he made them up.
I mean, he's wearing NRA pins. He's wearing Klan pins,
but it gives him the look.
Right.
It makes it look like he's decorated.
Oh, he's well.
He just did it himself. He's basically like all the people at Disneyland with all the pins.
Right.
It's the same thing. They just put the pins on themselves.
Yeah, but he did do FBI training.
Oh no, he has some accomplishments.
Yeah, he's got a few.
But I mean, not like that. I mean, he looks like a 5-star general.
Right, he's wearing 20 pins and 4 of them are actually fucking valid. But it's all good.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The people at Disneyland, some of those pins are like, they really went on their birthday and got their "It's my birthday" pin. You know what I mean? So some of their pins are valid too.
Yeah.
But then their Lilo and Stitch, they didn't earn that.
They didn't earn that?
They just went and bought it.
Yeah.
They earned the birthday one. They earned I was here opening day of this ride. They earned that pin.
Yeah.
But the other ones, they just bought them.
Yeah.
And then you look at them like, oh, they know Disneyland. But nah, they just walked right in just like you could.
100%.
And purchased them.
Well,
that's basically the sheriff. That's what I'm saying.
Well, society these days is based off posers, and you know what I mean? So we're living in the world and age of a whole bunch of fakers. Yeah. But we just got to keep rolling.
Yeah. But anyways, let's get back to the NBA Finals.
Oh, yeah. No, we kind of broke off to a whole different subject, didn't we? But
no, that's the thing, though, that, people mad at KD is like, we won the championship without him. We got one.
Right.
So it's not like we couldn't get over the hump and then we got KD.
Right. And I mean, what did he missed how many games in the regular season? Was it close to 30, I would think?
I think so, yeah. He missed a good chunk.
But yeah, I mean, he couldn't make it with OKC. Russell Westbrook, with his 50 shots a game, wasn't going to get him to another championship. He foresaw it.
I think he was still bitter.
Ship.
I think he was still bitter at the ownership for when they got rid of Harden and Ibaka.
Yeah, it was stupid.
So he was like, you guys aren't helping me.
Yeah.
So why should I help you?
Yeah.
Like, why should I just waste my whole career here if you're just going to trade away all my pieces?
It might have been a portion of that, but I think it was more or less he knew he was going to come to the Warriors and then be championship contenders. And that's where he's proven it. I mean, he's proven. He's out. He was busting hump.
Yeah, he was
yesterday. So
he wants that ring.
Yeah,
but I mean, he wanted to be in the Bay Area too. He talked about investments and things like that. I mean, he didn't want to be in OKC.
No, this isn't a bad place to live. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, this isn't a bad place to live. But breaking off of that topic.
Yeah, no, because they were getting squirrely yesterday. You didn't see that? Because LeBron faking like always. I mean, he's great. He's greatness.
He's the king.
But he just does some little things. So like, he got called on a foul on Draymond, and he tried to act like Draymond hooked his arm, but he didn't.
Right. Oh, he's King Flop though. He's King Flop. I don't take anything away from his natural born talent.
No, yeah, he's great. He's great.
But
one of the greatest.
Yeah.
But it's just some of the things he does just rubs me the wrong way.
I mean, there's always those cases in history though of basketball players that flop, and what I don't like is when they throw the comparison out there between him and Michael Jordan. All these older players come out and discredit him when he's going out there and he's putting his heart out on the line every single game.
Yeah,
he's playing with intensity. He's definitely built for it. I mean, he's a tight end who shoots a basketball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
now he's like a superhero.
He is, but the way they discredit him and paint him to be a villain, when really anybody in his position would do the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, there's always an argument if Jordan would have won as many as he won without Pippen, and vice versa. I mean, but you can't discredit greatness. He eventually turned into a flopper. I think his age is starting to show up, but
yeah, that's
you
true.
can't discredit greatness.
Yeah,
so.
No, I agree with that.
Right.
Like, I mean, he is great. It's just it's the little things that, especially as someone whose team is basically a rival of his.
You're also a Giants fan, though, aren't you?
San Francisco Giants, yes.
Yeah,
right.
Giants fan,
yes.
Right.
Baseball Giants, yes.
Right. You like teams that they have high salaries and.
I mean, they have high salaries now.
Right, but the fans drink wine and
I mean, that's kind of
infidel and
they have that at all the parks now.
Excuse me, dude.
They have that at all the parks now.
I disagree.
I'm not so sure that's right.
Well, I mean, it's you can take it as it is, but I'm an Oakland A's fan. They're thorough. Billy Beane is one of the greatest general managers in the game.
No, I give them respect, especially with what they're doing, like reaching
with
out to the community now. Like the way they're reaching out to the community.
They are, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely respect that. I like the A's. I don't hate the A's.
Yeah.
But the numbers are only going to take you so far.
Well,
the Giants showed sometimes it's the intangibles. Sometimes it's that teamwork, that chemistry. They didn't do it by the numbers, and they won 3 rings this decade alone. So it's like, you know what I mean? That Billy Beane needs to, at some point, use those numbers, but then at some point be like, oh, Cespedes is our most popular player. Oh, what did he win the home run derby at the time? And then they traded him like a week later or something like that?
Well, the A's are a farm system for Major League Baseball. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I mean, you don't just trade away. When they were in the race, too. It's not like they were out of the race. They were in the race right after the All-Star game. They get rid of their favorite player, everyone's favorite player.
They made it to the AOS championships that year, bro.
No, I know, but you don't remember they got rid of Cespedes and they slumped?
I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But they beat out the Texas Rangers by, I think, I'm just going to guess it, 2 to 3 games in the AL West.
And then what happened?
They made it to the AL West championship.
Yeah, and the Royals put it on them.
Well,
Well, and whatever, man.
Anything, shit happens.
The numbers aren't going to take you all the way.
Did you see that fight?
Which one?
The one with Bryce Harper almost knocked out.
Of course I saw it. Nah, he didn't almost knock him out.
Let's be honest. That helmet throw was something out of a girl's wrist, though. It was no offense.
It's slipped.
First and foremost, no offense.
Bryce Harper is incredible.
I highly doubt he was actually trying to throw it and hit him in the head.
I think he was. I'm gonna have to disagree with
that. I think he slowed up. He realized who he was.
Nah, you gotta watch that replay.
I think he realized there's kids watching this.
You gotta watch that replay. He follows through and he's looking dead at Hunter Strickland.
Well,
but I mean, I love sports fights. Like, I love it.
Well, yeah.
I love it. Malice at the Palace is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
That was...
Like, all these out-of-shape sports fans talking shit.
Yeah.
Like Bill Burr said, like, he said, you know, these fans will be yelling, like, oh, come up here, come up here.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, they came up there.
Oh, Ron
Artest
went up there.
Andy